Hello. How did I get a virus? We have all experienced getting a virus, or we know someone who has been infected with a virus or a worm or a Trojan or any type of malicious malware. So how did it get on your computer, your tablet, your phone? Well, in some cases it came through a spam email. You've opened an attachment to an email that you shouldn't have. And what it's done is it's come up and says you need to install this application to see what is going on. The moment you do that, you're infected. You've got it from downloading from a torrent. Now a torrent, if you don't know, is a system where you can download pirated movies or videos or games, any of those sort of things. And it is really the realm of the shady area of the internet. You could have downloaded it from a seemingly innocuous place, somewhere like somewhere where you get your drivers from on the internet. You could have installed it accidentally from a USB, a CD, or a DVD. Or in a number of places, you could have gone to an infected website, and the infected website has gone, you need to install this to see the video, and you've installed it, video didn't work, but you now become infected. So what are the bad guys after? Well, in most cases, they're after anything they can get their whole hands on. But what they're interested in is, when you've got a virus, what happens? Some viruses, cryptoware for instance, will ask you for a ransom. And then they will send you the unlock key, and then you can go about your business again. They will infect your computer for their own purpose. They will make it part of a botnet. Or they will make it part of a paedophile network where they can install images, videos that you have no idea are on your computer. This is also done through things like the torrent system, because a torrent, when you install it, partitions your hard drive because it needs to do things that make the torrent work. Or they can install a keylogger, and a keylogger is exactly that. It is something that logs everything that happens on your keyboard. And everything that happens on your keyboard includes passwords, usernames, bank account details. So that's what they're after. They're after your usernames, they're after your email addresses, they're after your bank accounts. And they need all that information so they can then steal your identity. And the final part of it is they will destroy the computer. You'll notice that when you get infected by a virus, the system that is infected slows down. Now, the reason why it slows down is maybe it's a bad virus and it's just there to destroy everything. But because it's slowed down, it's no longer doing the things that you want to do, and it's now doing the stuff the bad guys want you to do. And that includes setting up all this information, making it all visible to them so they can do whatever they like with your computer. So how do you get rid of a virus? In a number of ways, the best thing you can do is you can scan your computer. Now, scanning may seem like a really intensive waste of time for most people. But there are two things. If you've got a virus and you scan, you may be able to remove it. But if you do a regular scan with the most updated scanning engine on the virus, that antivirus that you've got, you may pick up viruses that have been installed on your computer to do exactly what we were talking about before, because they didn't know about them. So that's why you have to do a regular scan once a week. But my most important advice is, if you've got a virus, is to re-image and rebuild your computer from scratch and make sure you've got a backup. Because if you need to take all your data and rebuild your computer, everything that is on there will get destroyed, and you don't want that to happen. And going back to things like cryptoware, if you've got a backup and they say give us all your money, and you know that the only thing you've created in the last week has been a document and you've uploaded a couple of photos from your phone and they're still on your phone and you've got a backup, then you haven't got any worries. And the last one is once you've rebuilt your system and put on a decent antivirus and made sure everything's all working properly, get on the internet and change everything. Change your passwords, change your usernames if possible. So that what they don't know about you can now be, what they do know about you can now become null and void. So how do you stop being a target? And this is the hard part about catching viruses. There's no fail-safe way unless you actually don't go to the internet. But one of the big things is patch everything. Patch your applications, patch your operating system. If you've got an old operating system, upgrade it. Anything to do with apps, we all see them every day, they come onto the phones. This app has got a new update. Don't wait, just install it. As I said before, install a good antivirus. That good antivirus will make sure that 99.9% of the viruses that come into your system are going to get caught. That 0.1% who don't get caught, then they wouldn't have been caught by anything else anyway. Don't open emails that you don't know A, where they came from. If they've got an attachment you don't understand, don't open them. If you open an attachment and it comes up and says you need to install this application to see this attachment, cancel, get the hell out of it. The other place you can get viruses from, and malware, is from websites. Now websites get infected just like computers do. They get infected because they haven't been patched, or they haven't been updated, or they're running WordPress whatever, or they've got HTML4 still. So those websites are still a target. You go to a targeted website, it'll come up and say, do you want to install this Java app? But because you've installed the latest app or the latest Java update, you should start ringing bells and whistles when your website comes up and says you need to install this. The best thing you can do is go, no thank you, and go away. One of the big things that we say is be paranoid. The digital world and the bad guys in the digital world are after everything that you have, to a level where they will quite happily steal everything that you own. And by stealing everything that you own, you have a problem with making sure that the digital world doesn't affect your real world. So becoming paranoid on the internet is not really paranoia. It really is just looking after yourself and making sure there's nothing wrong. So for more information, please contact us. Send an email to support@rniconsulting.com.au, or give us a phone, just give us a call, or go to our website and fill in the form. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you very much.